Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help boost your efficiency and achieve your goals. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to peak performance.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Emden and I'm an accountability coach and author of Get Resultsology, the science of getting stuff done. I work with people who run their own business. No boss, distractions everywhere, and never enough hours in the day. Together we cut through the noise, sharpen their focus, and follow through on the big ideas that actually move the needle. That's what I call the momentum formula. Do it today, profit tomorrow, and repeat. If that sounds like the kind of breakthrough you've been looking for, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to welcome our guest expert today, Kris Jones. Kris was hand-selected as a mentee by StoryBrand's Donald Miller. Kris has cracked the code on turning expertise into sales. After 20 years of crafting stories for giants like Nike and Adidas, she discovered something shocking. A single well-told story can replace all your marketing and double your revenue. Today, Kris helps coaches and consultants scale from 30,000 to 300,000 months using her signature storytelling system, proving that you don't need endless content or complicated funnels to attract premium clients. Just one story told well. Kris, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you. What a great intro, Robin. I really appreciate it, and I'm happy to be here.
I'm very happy you're here too. I'm excited about listening to your story. So, whereabouts in the world are you, Kris?
I am in Portland, Oregon, on the west coast of the U.S.
Oh wow! So it's AM for you, and it's late PM, or getting on for late PM for me. And so that's a great. Isn't that? I love the power of the internet, and I'm waffling on. Shall we do the questions instead?
Let's do it.
All right, I'll get the clock up on the screen, and there it goes. Kris, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
I work mostly with coaches and consultants.
All right, that's very succinct and to the point. So what exactly is the problem or problems that you solve?
Well, the challenge that they're having is that they're really good at what they do, but the way they show up online, whether it be their website or social media, doesn't align with their level of expertise. So they might cringe when sending somebody to their website, or somebody would ask them what they do and they stumble and stammer, and they don't really just have the words to communicate exactly what it is they do, even though they know it through and through, and they're really smart and they're experts. But when you're so close to your own business, it's really hard to talk about what you do. I call this being inside the bottle, trying to read the label that can only be read from the outside. So I come in, I read your label, I write your story for you, and then we integrate it into everywhere you show up online and in person.
Fantastic. And I completely agree. That is a major, major challenge that people struggle to overcome. All right. So on that note, what is one valuable free action that the audience can implement that will help them move towards solving that problem?
I think the most important thing you can do as a business owner is to shift the lens in which you look at your business. So most coaches and consultants paint themselves as the hero of their own story. And really, when a client comes to your website or they encounter you anywhere online, they're looking for a guide. They're looking for Yoda. They're looking for Mr. Miyagi. They are not looking for a hero. What we want to do is, in our messaging and the way we talk about our business, we want to always position the client as the hero of your story and position yourself as the guide. That invites them into a narrative with you where they can really envision working with you and envision what their life is going to look like after working with you.
Yes, indeed. With my coaching background, we call that entering the client's model of the world, and not even a thinking about
Mm.
trying to impose your model of the world onto them, because clearly, they're different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great way to say it. I haven't heard that before, but you're spot on.
Oh yeah, it's copyright. You can't have it. No, I'm joking. All right, so that's brilliant. Thank you. Now that we have a better understanding of what you do, let's dive briefly into goal busting, focusing on how to maximize productive time to achieve business goals. So, Kris, could you share any tips or advice for someone looking to improve their productivity habits, please?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that really shifted my productivity was calendaring, like really mapping out what am I going to do in each and every day and having every hour accounted for. And then filtering that through with what are the activities that are going to directly be making me money and do those, make those the top priority. I think so often we can get bogged down with busy work, which is um, subconsciously maybe procrastinating around the bigger things that we need to do that we know will move the needle for our business. So filtering everything around what activity is this activity going to be making me money? And then the other thing that I would highly recommend is to get a VA or somebody who can support you, even if it's 5 hours a week, somebody that you can offload those busy work type of tasks to.
Yeah, completely. 100% agree on both counts. In fact, I was only talking to a VA manager earlier today,
Mm.
and we were talking about just how critical that step is. And the other point you make about being busy, I mean, I make the point in my book, you can be busy tidying your garage, but what does that, unless you're in the tidying garage business, what has that got to do with your business?
Right.
And in a more practical sense, maybe you're going to be busy today, building pages for your website. What has that got to do with selling? you know it's,
Right.
get
Right.
someone else to build the website. All right,
Right.
okay, I digress, and that's about me. Enough about me. This is meant to be about you. Speaking of which, what should I have asked you today, Kris, that I didn't? And your answer, please.
Ooh, I love this format that you've got going. I think the main thing I want to open up your listeners' minds and eyes around is really that your website is the sun in your marketing universe, right? It's the central circle in your marketing universe, and everything you do should always point back to your website. Your website should be your top sales employee. You should be able to send people there with confidence, knowing that it's going to sell for you. And there are lots of planets that circle around the sun, and each planet is a marketing activity. So it might be email marketing, it might be podcast guesting, it could be a networking event, it could be Facebook ads. Pick two planets. You do not have to be everywhere doing everything. Pick two planets and pick two that are fun for you that you genuinely enjoy. My two planets are email. I keep in really good touch with my email list, and podcast guesting. Those are my two planets because they're fun, they're life-giving. I would do them even if they weren't getting me results. And then when I'm on those planets, the one thing I do is point people back to my website with confidence, knowing it's going to do the selling for me.
Yeah, brilliant. I've had a quick look at your website today before coming into you. It's a brilliant website. I highly recommend it. And yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. There's me saying, "Oh, don't spend the day building your website." But once it's built, you do have to get out there, and you've really highlighted that fact. Emailing, podcasting, whatever your thing is, whatever it is, getting out
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I think you bring up a really good point though, because I think as business owners, we can noodle with the website so much that it kind of waters down the effectiveness. Like it's important that your website is effective, and working on it, noodling with it is not going to necessarily make that more effective. Like often we can use our websites for procrastination, throwing spaghetti at the wall, tweaking, trying to crack the code on, is this going to work? Is this going to work? And I think it can become a real distraction. And so I would just say find someone that knows how to create an effective website for you and tell your story in a powerful way. Like offload that, take that off your plate and focus on helping your clients and doing the work that you love.
Absolutely. And beautifully segues into me asking the question, talking about finding someone that can help you tell your story in a powerful way. Thank you very much. How can people find you, Kris? And also, is there like a valuable free resource they can get from you? Because I always say it's a bit of a cheeky question, but actually it's a very serious question. It's a really good way of people getting an even bigger taste of exactly what you do and how it works.
The best way to find me is go visit the sun of my marketing universe, which is my website. Go to reddoorstories.com, reddoorstories.com. Everything about me you can find there. If you click on the blue button in the upper right-hand corner, you can book a money-making messaging call with me. We'll look at your website together. We'll tune up your story together. So I really invite your listeners to do that. I do have a free resource that is called How to Write Compelling Copy That Sells in 5 Minutes Flat. I talked earlier about really shifting the lens at which you talk about your business, positioning yourself as the guide, positioning your clients as the hero. That free resource is going to help you do that. It will cost you nothing. It will take you 5 to 10 minutes, and you'll never talk about your business the same way again.
Well, I know what my homework is. Immediately after I hang up from this, you can bet my name will pop up on your email list because I'm going to do that straight away.
Right.
That sounds awesome. Thank you so much, Kris. That's a generous, valuable free resource. And more to the point, I can see just from what you've told us today, hugely valuable and important. Kris, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Robin. I really enjoyed my time with you.
I enjoyed listening to you too, and thank you so much for doing this today. So that's it for today. Please remember, everybody, keep goal busting and make your future self proud. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination, and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.